Teacher Jhas. Welcome back to our online class. Okay, before that, I just want to say Happy New Year. Okay, so now let's proceed to our topic. Today we will study the materials, properties, and recycling. So if you say recycling, that is the old things that you can uh, combine again or make again a new material. Okay, so now properties and materials and their uses. What is the properties and the uses of these materials? Some materials can have the same properties and some materials can have totally different properties. So let's move on. So when we make things, it is important for us to choose the right materials so that can do the right job for us. If you can use the materials or if you can make a materials, you need to choose the right or the strong materials so that they can make or you can make a right or good job. The example of this materials, this one, that is the old materials that you didn't use, so you can recycle or you can use it again. First one is the e-waste. Like this, the bulb, the flashlight, the calculator. So that is the old things, but you can recycle or you can use it again. Next, plastic. Plastic bottle, you can use this for vase. Next, metal. Okay, metal, like the can. Okay, you can recycle this to make a new thing. Next, glass. Okay, the bottle of wine, alcohol. You can recycle this to make a new things. Next, paper. Okay, paper, a lot of things. You can use these materials. Paper, you can use this paper to make a new things, or you can use this for if you can if you want to use in your house. Next, organic. You can put organic in your flowers, trees. Okay, this is the example of recycling materials. Next, okay, so now let's do this or let's answer your book. Read and draw any object that fits and materials. We have 3 questions there. Number 1, made of wood, hard, and even sources. So what is the things that is made of wood? You can use chair, table, right? But I choose to draw pencil. Okay. A colored pencil. Okay. Next, number 2, made of plastic, hard, and waterproof. So what is the materials that you can draw that made of plastic? I draw the bottle of milk tea, a plastic cup. Okay. And number 3, made of material, hard, even surface, and lets heat pass through. So what is this? Okay, this one. You can use this for, you can use to cook your food. Okay, a pan. Okay, so you can draw and you can answer this object is now. Next, to uses and materials correctly, we have to know its uses and properties. If we understand in materials properties, we can choose a good and safe materials for our job. It means if you can make a new materials, you need to choose the good quality or a safety materials to do a new things. Okay, next, how to choose materials using their properties. The first one is metal, steel pillars. Okay, properties, it is hard, strong, can change its form into bar or sheets. The uses of metal for making building materials and tools. In your house, if you can make a house or a building, you need to put metal so they can help to be strong. Number 2, clay pots. Clay is sticky, hard when dry, so that is the properties of clay. So what is the uses of clay? For making pottery, jar, pot, and flower vase. So that is the uses of clay. Plastic. Okay, plastic handles. Does not let heat pass through it. And the uses of plastic for making handle for kitchen tools and for covering electrical wires. Okay, so it means plastic is one of the important you can use every day, right? Yes, very good. Because if your kitchen tools we don't have plastic, how you can hold it, right? Yes. So, okay, everyone, now please open your book and let's answer your activity. Okay, everyone, are you ready to answer your book? Yes, very good. So let's start. Okay, please open your book on page 109. The instruction there, read and choose the correct materials. Okay, number 1, Andy wants to make a comfortable chair. Which materials is good for making its seat and why? Okay, so Andy should use sponge or clothes for making the seat because sponge or cloth is soft. Okay, Andy, she used the sponge or clothes to make a comfortable chair. Number 2, Mary wants to make a pair of mittens. Which materials is good for her work and why? Okay, why Mary should use cloth for making the mittens? Because cloth does not let heat to pass through it and it's lightweight. That's why Mary wants to make a pair of mittens. Okay, now let's move on to number 3. Are you finished? Okay, very good. So, that's number 3. Mother wants to buy a cup that can block some heat. What should the cup be made of and why? Okay, mother wants to buy a cup that can block some heat. Okay, so mother should buy a cup that is made of ceramics. Okay, because she buy ceramics is resistant to heat. So it means ceramic can help to protect the heat. Number 4, Bob wants to buy a basin that will not rust. What should the basin be made of and why? Okay, Bob wants to buy a basin because Bob should buy a basin that is made of plastic. Because what? Plastic is durable and does not become rusty when wet. Okay. Bob wants to buy because rusty when wet. Okay, it means they help also. That's why Bob buy a basin. Okay, number 5, sorry. Number 5, Lisa wants to buy a ruler that is hard, strong, and lightweight. What should the ruler be made of and why? Okay, Lisa wants to buy a ruler. Why? Because Lisa should buy a ruler that is made of wood or plastic, right? Sometimes you can use wood, made of wood or made of plastic, because wood or plastic is hard, strong, and lightweight. So, Lisa wants to buy a ruler made of wood or plastic because it is hard or strong. Okay, are you finished, everyone? Okay, very good. So now, let's move on.